Hi, welcome back to the channel. This is Blitz 1944. Yeah, so it's me and Alex here again. Today we're looking at some paperwork items, aren't we? Because we haven't really looked at anything like that, have we?
Yeah.
It's normally always steel helmets, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Or guns or something like that.
Or weapons.
Or weapons,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
So today I thought we'd do something slightly different to our normal videos. It's paperwork. Now, what do we have in front of us, Alex?
Soldbuchs.
A Soldbuch or service pass. I mean, that's probably, again, if you're German, we apologise now, our pronunciation is rubbish. Yeah?
Yeah.
So you've got these two here were the type that you carried on you. We have one, this one's an army one here, you can see. Yeah?
Yep.
This one's an interesting one in some ways because it started off in the Luftwaffe.
Yeah.
And then, as you can see, he got transferred to the army in April 1945. That happened to a lot of Luftwaffe personnel and Kriegsmarine personnel. Obviously, they were no longer needed for their jobs, whatever they were doing, with them branched and then stuck into the infantry, basically, right at the end of the war.
Yeah.
I mean, probably with not much more training than they had before. Also, they're stuck, obviously, normally into Volks Grenadier divisions. Yeah. This is a Wehrpass. This is basically the book that was kept, your other service record you didn't keep. Yeah? That was kept, obviously, at like regimental headquarters, and then they would obviously fill this in. This one you keep, and that'd be filled in. This would be just a copy. Yeah? Yeah. This one here is to a gentleman. Let's have a look, a bit closer look, shall we? Yeah. This one here is to a gentleman who, I've got his photograph. I quite like these because they're the photographs and they're quite nice, aren't they? There's his pre-war driving licence, actually, it came with it. Yeah? Yeah. Right, so there he is, and he was a Luftwaffe flak gunner. Yeah. And he did get in here, he did get the flak gunner award. You know, they get that award, don't they? Yeah. Yeah. I like these books, there's all different units. There's yeah.
Yeah, a lot of units.
A lot of units, yeah, different ones who are transferred at different times, yeah. Protecting all the factories and that, basically. Yeah. They're quite nice. I mean, as I said, this one wasn't carried on the person. This one would have been kept
at HQ.
HQ. But, you know, it's a nice bit of history, isn't it? So when you look at these two here, so these were actually issued, obviously, to the person himself. This one belonged to a gentleman called Walter Lippel. Yeah. It's a good, nice picture again, isn't it? Yeah? Yeah. All the information there, yeah? Yeah. He was a cannoneer originally, wasn't he? Who were cannoneers, Alex?
The ones who fired with artillery.
Artillery, yeah. He didn't do a lot, to be honest with you. He was, first of all, posted on the Norwegian coast. Yeah. The coast artillery. I remember, I'm sure it was Norway. Anyway, Scandinavia was posted out too. And then later on in the war, in August 44, he was transferred to Artillery Regiment 245. Yeah. And unfortunately for Walter, I think I did have the information all somewhere and I can't find it at the moment, but I did look him up, and yeah, unfortunately he was killed in action in I think, if I remember, the beginning of September. Yeah. When they were obviously fighting the Allied troops in the Low Countries. So yeah, so unfortunately when he was sent to the front line, he didn't last very long. I think it was only about a month, I think. So I think early September he unfortunately got killed in action. So these ones have been carried actually on him. Yeah. This one here is obviously a Luftwaffe one that was, as we said, transferred to the army. It's very delicate, this one, so I don't show too much inside. The covers on these are very delicate sometimes. Just show the photograph. There he is. He joined the army late war. Yeah. You can see he became a good fighter there in 1944. Anyway, he was obviously in the Luftwaffe to start with. If I remember rightly, as a flak gunner. Yes, right, flak gunner. Yeah. And then obviously transferred in April 45 to the army. Yeah. Yeah. So they're quite nice. They're quite interesting collectibles. I mean, you can do a lot of research on them. I did research Walter, and of course, as usual, when I come to make the video, I've put all the information that I've done in a safe place that I can't now find. Yeah. One day when I do find all that information, I'll dig it all out and we'll look at it in more detail, I think. Obviously, yeah. I haven't really researched this one yet, or this one, to be honest with you. I need to. Yeah. At some point. They're quite nice. So if you like, especially with the internet these days, with these books, when you buy them, it's quite nice. You can do so much research online now, can't you? Yeah. About these people, what happened to them, etc. Yeah, and their war service. So they're quite nice collectible because you don't just put them on the shelf. You can do lots of research with them, can't you? Yeah. I always try and get the ones with the photographs, and it doesn't matter if it hasn't got the photograph, because a lot of the soldiers, if they survived the war, would take the photograph out, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Which is fair enough, obviously, you know, especially at the time. And but yeah, I mean, they're nice. You can find them with the original photographs in, aren't they?
Yeah.
Just a different collectible, really, that we haven't spoken about before.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think that's it for today. Yeah, and hope we learned something a little bit about these. I mean, we should really one day. Like I said, we'll have to really go into detail about them a bit more, won't we? I'll try and dig that information out about Walter, and then we'll do a video all about him. Because I think, you know, like this sort of stuff's quite interesting. We can then go through his whole military history, then, can't we?
Yeah.
When he joined, and unfortunately, then obviously when he was killed in action, whereabouts, obviously, the exact date. We'll do that another day. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for watching. Let Alex do his bit.
Yeah. Make sure you
remember to
like, subscribe, and if you look at anything interesting from our collection, comment down below. Have a look.
All right. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.